everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Young and restless Phyllis has been at her most restrained recently, but all that is about to change when an old rivalry rears its head and proves to be a temptation the Red One simply cannot resist. You might be thinking Phyllis is about to get into it with Victoria. After all, they just crossed paths at the park. As we all are well aware, Victoria's not happy with Summer's stance on Claire, which could trigger an argument with her former sister-in-law if they both tried to defend their daughters. Heaven knows there was no love lost between the two when Phyllis was married to Nick. But Phyllis, rather uncharacteristically, has been a voice of reason when it comes to Claire, and that's not the rivalry we're concerned about. Phyllis' legendary rivalry with Sharon isn't the one making a comeback either. We wish. We're lucky to catch a glimpse of the blonde these days, let alone find her in the midst of big drama of her own. Someone else's drama, perhaps, but Sharon hasn't had a story of her own since Cameron Kirsten exited stage left. So who then will Phyllis be trading insults with in coming scenes? None other than Diane Jenkins. Yup. Just when we thought this feud had been laid to rest, and it was safe to go back into the park, a young and restless spoiler popped up declaring that Phyllis will spar with Diane. We'd love to say we're surprised, but when Jack fell off the wagon, Phyllis immediately came to mind. Why? Red was the person who single-handedly helped him get clean when his pill addiction sideswiped his life the first time around. With the tale of Jack jumping off the wagon to help Nikki making the rounds in Genoa City, there's no doubt that Phyllis will hear about it and react with dismay. Will she find a way to blame Diane for Jack losing his sobriety? Red has been known to spin a story to make it work for her purposes. One could be assured she'll let Diane know that this would never have happened if Jack had stayed with her. She may just rub her nose in the fact that Jack spent the night with Nikki too, for good measure and maximum humiliation. Perhaps Phyllis will discover that Diane's taken a suite at the Genoa City Athletic Club, and that's where they'll get into it. Phyllis will be sure to tell her nemesis what she thinks of her abandoning Jack in his time of need instead of standing by him and helping him beat his addiction as she did. Most likely, they'll get into it over the stuff with Claire and Harrison, as Summer and Kyle are taking opposing sides. There's no telling yet whether or not Young and Restless will take the ladies back into a full-blown feud, but with them clashing again and Jack headed for dangerous territory, there's certainly a good chance of it. Imagine Diane's reaction if Jack backslides again and Phyllis is the only one who can come to his rescue.